What's up? Salam, guys. It's Haarris here for the Jams 2017 football show. And today, I got a special guest. I got Casey from Dime City. Say what up, Casey.
What's up, everybody?
Huh? So today, it's going to be the usual format, but now I'm going to have Casey along with me to talk about the power rankings and just the games, and then we're going to give our own picks as per the usual. So, Casey, how about you just start off with us? Give us your number one team of the week.
My number one team is Boonton.
Boonton? Okay.
Boonton.
Why is that?
Brandon, man, he's a bad man. He's a bad man. There's nothing else to say about it. Like Brandon's just that dynamic where until a team is shown to stop him and beat him, he's number one.
Yeah, man. I'll be honest. Like Brandon's been phenomenal this year. Like he's just always like coming up with clutch plays, like big runs, big throws, and I feel like he's just like putting this team on his back like every week. Like I'm not really impressed by the offensive line. The receiving core got a little worse. I mean, AD's still there and DeCandy is still there, but like even with Ramjan taking away attention, like
But they got a new kid. They got a new athlete over there.
I think he plays tight end or something in
No.
linebacker,
There's two of
right?
them. There's a tight end and there's a wide receiver. The tight end is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the wide receiver, he actually scored in their last game, I think, on a
I
bomb.
I gotta go back and check it. Like I think I saw a new face, but I wasn't fully sure if it was like someone with a missing jersey.
Yeah, no, they got a wide receiver. They got a new wide receiver over
Hmm.
there.
All
Yeah,
right.
they do.
So for my number one, I actually had the Hurricanes, and man, like I just really like the way Dave's playing. Like I think that game was another close one. It's on the forums, and like I don't know, man. I just feel like the Hurricanes are very polished. They know what to do. They just really solid defensively, and because of their revitalized like younger line, I feel like that really changed a lot of things for them. Because before they had like a lot of like older, like tall guys, and now it's not as much the case. They got younger, they got a little beefier. What do you think about the Canes?
They're a good team. I feel like they got like I said, I always like the one guy, number 4, the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I
Strictly
like.
business.
Yeah, well, he's good, man. He's a good player. You know what I mean? He talks a lot, but
He's
I like
good.
him.
You know
He's
what? I
good.
find it funny because like he's not particularly fast. He's not particularly like strong, but he's just like always in the right spot at the right time, and he always ends up making plays.
Yeah,
But
he
I
got
guess
good.
whenever it works, it works.
Yeah, exactly. He 1 year he killed us. Like we ended up beating him still, but
Hmm.
he had like 2 touchdowns on us, and I was just like,
Mm.
"Oh my god, can somebody please cover this guy? Like, please." But
Yeah.
yeah. So he's good. I feel like they're. I don't know. I haven't seen too much of them. I know they have a good running back also.
They always
Uh,
have that number seven kid, and he's always been like pretty
oh
fantastic. I like the
yeah,
way he
but he's
runs.
actually out. He got into a serious injury. I heard during the game.
Oh, that's a shame. His name was
Yeah,
Adam Curry too.
he had like a concussion or something. I heard. So
Oh.
yeah, so he's actually out. I don't know how long. I don't know. We have concussion protocols in this league, but
I mean, I've had all my concussions actually came in this league, but
yeah,
like, yeah, uh, I usually just sit out after that game. I don't know how long his is or how bad his is, but I know it's like messing you up for a little bit.
yeah. So I don't know how, but they're a solid team. Like they got big boys up front. They know how to pull. I see they know how to
Hmm.
pull. They got some athletes. They got a running back. He got dreadlocks. I
Hmm.
can't remember his name right now,
It's
but
probably Pat Coburn.
yeah, that's probably him.
Mhm.
He's he's good. He's just
Yeah,
good, man. He's fast.
he
He's
used to be in the
athletic.
league for the Outlaws. He was a wide receiver. So,
Yeah, I seen him play in this other league that we play in, and I was just watching. I'm like, he's a solid player. Definitely a solid player. But
so where
yeah,
do
they're
you?
good. I have them as my number 2 team.
Okay, I figured. So what separates? Is it just that Brandon factor between
Brandon,
number one, two? Okay.
Brandon,
I mean,
Brandon,
that's
easily. No
Dave's
offense,
been an
like
MVP before, and he could still rush. He still has it in him. I thought last year he was like wasn't going to be as good, but he's been tearing that up this year.
I guess. I don't know. I have a better answer for you. We play them in 2 weeks after our
Okay.
bye, and we're really looking forward to that game.
All right. All
So
right. Then who's your number three?
my number 3 is actually Union.
Okay. So this is our first agreement right here, Union. And I mean, I guess you played against them. You tell us what happened.
To be honest with you, we beat ourselves, but that's not taking nothing away from Union.
Hmm.
They're smart. They know what to do. They all play a role, and they
Hmm.
all play well. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's just
And
they're a collective team.
there's very little ego when it comes to that team. Like everyone
Well,
knows their jobs, everyone knows their assignments, and it's not like one person saying, "I want the ball, I want the ball." Everyone knows that like Rajab will find a way to spread it,
yeah,
and yeah.
yeah. No, they're good. Like I don't think they beat us, so they're higher
Hmm.
than me in the power rankings. Honestly, every team we ain't play, I have higher than me in the power rankings.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like right after that, I have the Spartans,
Hmm.
and then I have Code Red.
Okay. Okay. So,
That's the way I'm doing it.
all
If we ain't beat you, we not better than you. That's how I
right.
feel.
All right.
That's
So
how I feel we should treat it.
that's a solid, humble approach. Okay. Uh, let's see. My question with the Union is like it's interesting. I realized like they only have like a 15, 16 man roster, and it's not like it's like they
Yeah,
can't find players. They literally just want to keep it to that tight knit group.
I think they need to add another D lineman though,
I
because their
mean,
D linemen when we played them, they're
mhm,
wearing out. You know what I mean? Like they can
yeah,
rotate as much as they can, but I feel like they need one more solid lineman over there,
hmm,
and maybe somebody to, because honestly, the quarterback is actually not a bad DN.
yeah. He's
Like,
been there
he,
before.
yeah, he's not surprisingly not bad in the trenches.
Hmm.
Like a few times I'm pulling and I'm like, oh man, he's in my backfield. Like, I had to, rather than me hitting the second level, I had to take him up on the block. I'm like,
I
okay,
mean, that's always been the case with Rajab. Like, you don't realize how like quick he is until he actually starts running on you as a quarterback and just does whatever. Like, I've seen him play safety before for them as well.
yeah,
So,
he's an athlete. He's an undercover athlete. They don't realize it. He's an undercover athlete. Yeah.
yeah, but
So
like we
I
said,
guess after
mhm.
that you have us. I guess.
I actually do. So for you guys, like, it just became the virtue of like the two undefeated. I think I had you guys number one last week, didn't I?
Yeah.
So it's like you guys, it's a two undefeateds. The Union beat you, and I still think like before I thought it was just like a three-team like league, maybe like more like two teams. I thought you and Hurricanes were at the top, and then this loss happened. Boonton's still undefeated, but I still think that there's a tier, and after you guys, like it just falls off. Like I don't think Spartans, Knights, Swag, and Heavy Hitters, or even us are like as good as you guys. Like you guys are really well rounded. I like your quarterback. You shout out to him. I think Brian's his name.
Yeah. B Lamb.
Yeah. Oh, Brian Lambert or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, uh, and I like that new receiver you guys picked up. You guys are still really strong and fast on the defensive line. I mean, you tell me about your team. You're the
I
captain.
I love my team, man. Like I feel like I have the most athletic, strong,
Hmm.
gifted D line in the league. Our D line
Hmm.
is four go after them guys. I
Uh-huh.
have the two brothers. Ahmad and Raheem are actually playing my D tackles.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're playing D tackles this year. They want to play D tackle. They want to be in the middle because they want to get pressure in the face of the quarterback. And then
Okay.
I still have the real fast. He's tenacity all at the end. He'll never give up. He's like 100% all the time.
Uh-huh.
I swear to God, he bleeds Red Bull or something. Like Tony, he's on the edge.
Yeah.
And then we actually moved our other corner to our other DN, and the
Which
Yellow
one?
Star.
Yeah, I mean last year he was doing really well as a corner, and now you're putting him back as a end. I've seen him play tight end for you guys.
He plays everything. He's a do it
Yeah.
all guy. The only thing he can't do is throw the ball. He can't throw for a lick. But yeah, he's our do it all guy. Like that D line just so is fast.
Uh
And then
huh.
we have two really athletic linebackers that are ball hawks,
Mhm.
and then three amazing physical big corners.
Mhm.
And then I have a stud wide receiver slash safety, Jamal Harmon. That's the guy you're talking about, my new
Mhm.
receiver. He's 6'3", athletic to run, get the ball, get it at the top peak, great hands. And then the offense is just, you know how we do.
Is there
We're
any? Is there anyone that you feel like you guys could have that you've had before that you could have had on this roster that you kind of miss?
uh, I guess like certain positions you upgrade. All right,
Mhm.
so it happens. Like my boy
Mhm.
Paul, like he's on the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's a bit annoying at times, but sometimes you like oh, I wish my boy played with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's certain people that you miss playing with. Like a couple of my other friends aren't in the league. they're not even playing in the league at all.
Hmm.
They're doing other things, and it's like my quarterback from last year,
Hmm.
my boy Will Berry. There's a few players that I wish that would come back, but
Mm.
you know, sometimes it's just not the time, place, or part of your life where football is there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I thought this season was gonna be. I thought I was done this season. I just didn't expect to play, and all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, I got the itch a little bit. I guess I'll come back. And so, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
let's move on to the power rankings. Who do you have at number 5?
I told you I have it a little backwards, but
Mm-hmm.
I have Boonton, Hurricanes, Union, Spartans, and then
Mm-hmm.
I actually have Code Red.
Yeah, you got a lot of faith in us. So,
Yeah, nah, because we haven't played y'all. And
uh-huh.
no offense to the other teams, we beat them, so I put us higher than them.
Okay.
And I go, yeah, basically us, and then I go heavy hitters, and
Mhm.
no, actually I go swag, and then heavy hitters, and then I go Knights.
I haven't seen that much of Swag besides like the game host on the forum, but I'm just like, they're not what they used to be.
They're the team formerly known as swag, but
Yeah.
they're still talent.
Yeah.
They're still football players, and they can still compete with the best of them. I feel like.
Yeah. What reminds me of like the best analogy I could give you is basically it's like Peyton Manning in his last like 2 seasons with the Broncos or season and a half where he's basically just like limping his way to like the games and
Yeah,
just like doing just enough to not mess up. But he's secretly like on his dying legs. So
yeah. And the only
I
thing
mean,
is, I heard D'Lo say he was done. So
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
we'll see how that works out.
I've heard similar things, but hopefully he's not. I mean, D'Lo's always been a fun player in this league. He's always been very vocal. He's like, if you didn't know where he was on the field, you could definitely hear him.
Oh,
Yeah. So I have the Spartans there, and we play them this week. I have them at my 5th spot, and like, I feel like they're in a tier by themselves where they're just not like a championship contender, but they're not as bad as the 4 teams below them. Uh, Like to me, the Spartans are just—they've always been the Spartans. What's changed? What has changed about the Spartans?
well, they have the brothers. The
Yeah,
brothers are a good addition.
okay.
Like, I feel like they do get a little pass happy to the
Mhm.
one receiver a little bit. Sometimes I feel like he forgets about some of his other weapons.
Yeah.
Um, but they have a lot of weapons. They have a good tight end that is a great receiving threat.
Hmm.
They have the tall young receiver that is a killer.
Yeah, Shadley's always been good, and I feel like he's
Yeah,
been doing really well this season, especially.
yeah, he's a killer. Like, you know what I mean. You always got the little fast
Get the
bullet.
nanny.
Yeah, I call him the
Yeah.
bullet. Like, he's just there. And then
Hmm.
you have the brother on the outside. Like, the offense, I feel like, is good. And they
Hmm.
have a good running back. They have a good run kind of concept at times.
Yeah, I
It's,
mean, sometimes they fall in love too much with the pass, and like,
yeah, that's what I feel like, too.
especially
They
when
do
they
that.
have such a strong interior line, I just don't see why they should move away from that.
Facts. And I don't know. They don't, maybe they just get pass happy. It happens. We do, too,
Hmm.
sometimes. You know what I mean?
I
But
mean, it is a very much passing league.
it's flag.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to, you know what? Let's just go up top on them. Like, we're going to, one on one, let's see who's going to beat who.
I
And
mean, they do have 2 of the top 5 like leading receivers in the league, so they have that going for them with Fersan and Shadi.
yeah,
So, I mean, I
exactly.
guess
They're
it's
tough.
mhm.
Defense is all right. I feel like they're all right. They're solid.
Okay.
But I feel like they can surprise some of the upper tier teams. Like I said, they beat us for the last 2 years in the regular season. We've gotten the
Really?
best of them in the playoffs. Yeah, they beat us.
Okay.
We always usually open up with Spartans for some reason, and we're always in turmoil the first 2 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
except for this year, but usually we're always in. If Dime City has never won the first 2 games of any season except for this year.
Yeah, you guys are slow starters, huh?
Yeah, we just always come in dysfunctional. But they beat us the last 2 years, so that's why I put them above us. Like, until we beat them in the playoffs. But
Hmm.
until we beat them, nah, they're better than us. That's how I feel.
All right. Who do you have at the 6th spot?
Uh, I think that's where I have the heavy hitters.
Huh. Okay. Let's talk about the heavy hitters real quick because I have them in the 8th spot. Actually, I feel like I might have. This is where I might have messed up. But go on. Let's talk about the heavy hitters. The
Yeah,
other Linden Rawway boys.
Oh no, they're not Linden or Rawway. They're
Really?
joint.
Oh, okay. You
They're
guys are the
joint.
Linden Rawway guys, right?
Yes, we're the Linden Rawway. That's
Hmm.
us. So yeah, they're good. They got solid players all across
Yeah,
the board.
I
They
feel
got
like.
Q. They got the Kid Olay,
Hmm.
Olajuwon, or Q Bell.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
had
they don't
Quill.
have Q this. They don't have Q Bell this year. They don't have
Well,
Kareem.
he just hurt himself actually,
Yeah.
unfortunately, but he might be back later in the season. I don't. He only it was a meniscus,
Hmm.
so I know what that is. So
Yeah.
it's if he rests right and he heals right, he could be back by the playoff time.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and they still have some like big boys on the line. We just played them this week, and I think I'm gonna guess it was Ernest Washington because he was wearing like a different jersey, but it was still 59. And then they had this other guy, Travis, and they're
Yeah.
still like really big online. Like these guys are like 6'3". Like he legit said he's 300 pounds. Meanwhile, I'm 5'8" with short, stubby arms, and like I weigh like 250. I'm like, oh man, this isn't gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
have fun matchups with them every time we play. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they're just solid all around, but they're really missing that quarterback. They even last season they were contenders, but like it was with Mez.
I feel like they're a bit in chaos right now. They're
Mm-hmm.
still trying to figure out the quarterback situation.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I feel like if something's working, go with it.
Yeah.
It's just simple. Like stop overthinking something sometimes. Like they run
Yeah.
the ball sometimes with the kid Paul, and
Mm-hmm.
honestly, we never even thought about putting him at running back. That was never even like a question.
Why? He's one of
But
the fastest like people in the league.
he is absolutely not one of the fastest. He
He's pretty
beats
quick.
everybody. I promise you. He's quick. He's not fast,
All right. All right.
but he just runs the ball, and for some reason it seems like everything opens up for him. He gains
Mm-hmm.
yards every time, and then they throw the ball three straight times. I'm like, he just got 15 yards. Like, why would y'all not run the ball again?
I feel
And
like in general, when it comes to this league and running the ball, people just have a terrible sense of when it comes to like the run game and how many yards they accumulate. I feel like people just lose their minds, like, oh, okay, we ran the ball, we probably just got 2 yards. When in reality, it'll be like 7, 8 yards.
exactly, like Mikey, we feed him.
Oh yeah,
That's,
I've seen
yeah,
it.
that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like they're gonna be all right. They're gonna make the playoffs, and honestly, they're gonna be a team that one of the higher seeds isn't gonna want to play in the first round.
Okay.
They're one of those teams that I feel like they're gonna find their way later and maybe make a flurry in the playoffs.
I mean, I believe this, or actually, yeah, after this week, they won't be able to add any more people to the roster. It's just after the 5th game, in case guys didn't know.
No,
So,
well, I feel like they started a new quarterback this week, and I feel like he
mhm,
needs to get settled in. But I think he's gonna work out.
mhm.
He's gonna work out if they
I
just
mean, against us, all he did was just run all day, and he didn't really throw well. He couldn't throw well.
yeah. Well,
So,
they don't have their best linemen when they play each
oh
other.
yeah, when they had Paul at like tackle.
Yeah, they
They had a
didn't
lot of
have
smaller
Quill.
guys.
They didn't have Quill,
Hmm.
and that's a big difference.
Yeah,
Like,
Quill's an animal.
yeah, he's the best lineman on that team. So,
Hmm.
like him, like Q, like I'm saying, like when they're all together, and actually Paul's actually one of that kid's favorite receivers. From
Hmm.
what I could tell, he threw a touchdown to Paul against the Hurricanes.
Hmm.
That's why he's playing quarterback.
Okay.
But yeah, he's just an athlete. But look at Brandon.
Yeah.
He was just an athlete, and now look at him.
Yeah. Okay. So I actually I have them 8th, and even though they just beat us, like it wasn't a pretty win. They just scored 1 touchdown on us. We gave up a safety, which just had me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I, I I feel like if they just get that one quarterback and get right, then I think they could be a phenomenal team. They could push the top 4 and make it into like top 5.
So who do you have above them?
So this is where I said I kind of messed up. I have the Knights at 6, and I feel like I messed that up. I think I should have dropped the Knights down to 8th and had Swag and Heavy Hitters at 7 or 6 and 7.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. The Knights are just they were promising. They were a promising team for the first couple of years, and after that, they just got steadily worse and worse. Like last year, they could barely field a team. Like this year, it's just like nothing but linemen.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know, their whole concept of they have Gabe playing safety. Like,
Yeah.
are y'all kidding me?
Yeah, just because he's 6'2" doesn't mean like
No, I'm
he's.
talking about the center, their captain,
Oh, Gabel, yeah,
Gabel. He
yeah.
plays safety. He plays safety against Boonton.
I think it's because like he doesn't really trust anyone else to like be at the right spot or like know what they're doing.
So you're gonna expect the kid that's 5'4" to jump at Ardell, who's 6'1".
I mean, have you seen those calves?
Please,
Yeah,
yeah.
but the Knights, I mean, I don't really know what they are, man. Like, I just,
The only team they beat was you.
yeah, and
I mean, how was that win?
it was just a one touchdown game. Otherwise, like they
So how do
haven't.
you the heavy hitters beat you by one touchdown too?
Okay, so if I were to compare the teams, I definitely think heavy hitters played better than the Knights. The Knights were physical, but like as a whole, the heavy hitters had, I guess, more put together. They were more put
And
together. Yeah,
and you played a skeleton of their team.
yeah. We did. They didn't have any linemen when we played them, so.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly.
yeah. So, like I said, I think I kind of messed up. I put them way too high. It was just like a spur of the moment thing. But otherwise, like they've been getting blown out. They've been giving up like 25 points consistently or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
We had a field day.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Who'd you say you had at the sixth spot?
Six spot. I said heavy hitters.
Okay, yeah, we talked about heavy hitters.
Yeah.
All
Nice.
right. So who do you have at 7?
I believe it's. Oh yes, Knights.
Okay, so this is where I have swag, and yeah, man, like I feel like all three of these teams are just like kind of in flux. They don't fully know what they are, especially, and they're all missing quarterbacks. They're all kind of just like shells of their former selves, to be honest. Like none of them are as good as they once were, but they're still like not as bad as they could be in a sense.
Yeah.
Like Swag still has athletes between Ultimash and they still have
So I
what's
got
his
Sean
name?
McAllister.
Yeah, Sean, that's the guy I was looking for. Sean's still a beast. And
Yeah.
like Sean sneaks up on you somehow. Like he's always been pretty good. He's always been like a little underrated though.
He's probably the highlight of their game against us. Like he
Uh-huh.
caught like a good 25, 30 yard catch, where
Yeah.
he beat our corner off the line and caught a little catch. It was like for a second, but our safety was there, thankfully.
Yeah.
But he's
I
scary.
mean, like Altamaj is best used as like a running back or a slot receiver. He's not fully a quarterback. He just can run really fast. The other thing, like I haven't seen Manny yet. I don't know about the game on the forums, but I haven't seen him on the field myself.
I don't know. I don't think he's that much of a difference maker.
I mean, I think Manny's good. Just the fact that he draws that much attention. Like if you just throw a jump ball, he has a good chance of catching it just because he's 6'5", 6'4".
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's always tough,
Mm-hmm.
But you still gotta go get it, and you gotta hope that somebody's not coming with you to compete for it. Like I don't know, I don't know. I don't think it's that much of a difference maker. I think they need to make sure D'Lo comes back, and I feel like the running back can work at quarterback. He just gotta trust himself a little bit more because he does make good throws.
Mm.
He just doesn't throw it enough.
I don't think he even trusts himself to throw it like about like 15, 20 times a game.
Yeah, it might be a confidence thing over there.
Mm-hmm. And like that's actually a real thing, like quarterback confidence. It's what happens like if you're too scared to throw or don't trust your own eyes. Like if you have that as a quarterback, then you're kind of in trouble.
Yeah, you just gotta let go. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about nothing.
Yeah, you somehow made the All-Star team as a quarterback.
Yeah.
But really, it was just because like you were the leader and you were the guy who brought your team to the playoffs after like you guys weren't that good, right? You guys had to turn it around.
Yeah, we turned around.
Yeah.
We won like 7 straight games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went 7-0. But yeah, that was a fun year.
All right. So we talked about 6, 7. Who'd you have at 8? Is that
8.
the Knight? No.
Oh, actually, yeah, I had 8. I'm sorry. Knights are 8, and no, Knights are actually. I'm sorry, Knights are 9. I had you
Okay.
guys. I'm pretty sure you have you guys in last place.
I do.
Yeah, I had y'all all the way in 5 because we haven't played y'all yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You can tell me about your team, but I feel like you guys are Not practicing enough, not letting one person. I don't know who. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea who your captain is and who runs the team.
I mean, our captain's Darshak, and then there's a couple. There's like a smaller committee of who's in charge.
Can't have that.
Mm.
Can't have that. You gotta have one guy or two guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just me and Ahmad. Like that's us. I'm offense, and he's defense. That's what we do.
Okay.
Take care of that. I watch videos. I make sure I get my guys to practice. He gets his guys to practice.
Do you guys all practice on the same day?
Sometimes it depends.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we feeling.
Okay.
But offense is mine, defense is his. I make sure that my line is blocking the right way. They all understand what they're doing. That the quarterback knows who his reads are, and what routes the wide receivers are running, and how they should be running them, depending on even the defense is defending them. If a corner's on the outside, how I want you to run an in route is different than on the inside. You know,
how often would you say you guys practice? You guys practice at least once a week?
Once a week at least. Usually the quarterback and the wide receivers get together like twice a week. And like this Sunday, we're gonna have a full offense versus defense game.
Believe it or not, that's actually like pretty rare to have like a full team practice or just to have like wide receivers and quarterbacks like meet up. I know like a lot of teams, even the top teams, do not practice like that. I know Boone did it they did the season before last or the preseason before last season. So, and that worked out pretty well for them. I know the Union and Hurricanes don't really practice like that. And so, yeah.
Yeah, we practice.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. That's it. We just make it a priority. We came here for the championship. It's either championship or bust. But we got to take it one game at a time. But we thank God for that game. Humbled us.
Yeah. We always need that one, right?
Yeah, always.
All right. So at number 9, I had us. And, yeah, I mean, I don't want to give away too much about my team. But hopefully we'll get it going this week. I mean, there's no easy wins or, like, giveaway losses in this league. Like, every team is competitive. Every team's going to be tough. So, like...
No, you're right. Everybody comes to play.
Yeah, every win is deserved.
Yeah, nobody comes to lay down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to show up. You got to play that full time and shake it up after.
All right. So that's it for the power rankings. You guys want to do, or do you want to do pick 'em?
Yeah, we can do the pick 'em. My team ain't playing, so.
Okay. So like this week, it's a little different. We have 2 game days. We have Saturday and Sunday. Saturdays at North Arlington. Sundays at Torpy. So here we go. We have Kearns, the Hurricanes and Boonton Bounty Hunters. First game of the week. Who you got? And why? This is a 1-2 matchup of our power rankings. So
yeah. Well, I got Boonton.
Sticking to your number 1, huh?
Sticking to my number 1. I think Brandon's gonna show an amaze. He usually shows up for big games.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I know. Unfortunately, but I think they're gonna score maybe 3 times, but I'm gonna go twice, and they're gonna definitely get an extra point. So I think it'll be 13, and I think it's gonna be 13-12.
Okay.
I think Hurricanes don't convert on the extra points, and that's how the game is decided.
Okay. So I also stuck with my number 1 seed. I went with the Canes winning this one, 19-14. Although I do feel like if both Rich and Emma Throg are there, like I feel like the Canes could see a lot of problems from their side, especially because they like to stack one side. They both line up on the right side. Like Rich is at the tackle, Throg is at the end.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think they could handle it, but I don't know. Like I still have faith in like the Canes and and like the way they run their team, they run their offense. The defense isn't as good, but I mean Victor Campos has been really good for them.
Yeah, so. I'm just Brandon.
The Brandon factor.
And if Ardell shows up, I feel like it could be the 3-score game.
Okay,
if Ardell shows up.
But so if the Canes win, is your theory going to shift to like the Dave effect or like the Dave? Like, is he going to be the X factor then?
Not until he beats Dime City.
Okay, all right.
We're undefeated against him, so So until he beats us, I don't know. the guy's not really that special to me. I feel like he has some amazing moments. I've seen him against other
Uh-huh.
teams, but I don't know.
All
He's just an
right.
average player against us.
All right. So here we go. Second game of the weekend. It's just also at North Arlington. Union versus the Knights.
That's gonna be bad.
For who?
Union might score 30.
Okay. I don't.
Union might
I,
score 30.
oh my god. I just don't know if like.
They put Gable at safety, and
Hmm.
Mustafa might have 4 touchdowns.
Oh my god. So the second part I could definitely see because
Might have four
Mustafa's.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Easy. I'm talking about
Actually,
walk-ins.
the funny thing is, like, I don't think Mustafa, like, yes, he's still an amazing receiver, but they spread the ball so much that, like, Raza, Nassim, RJ, he goes
No,
by, and then John Diaz are also, like, threats underneath. They
no
still get
offense.
all the
They
underneath
are
stuff.
all good players.
Uh huh.
When we play them, our number one corner, who is a stud, he's arguably the best corner I've ever seen play in my life.
Mm
We put him on Mustafa. We tell
hmm.
him,
Mm hmm.
you follow him.
Yeah.
He doesn't leave your sight.
And you guys
That's,
play man too, right? You guys
yeah,
play a
man.
lot of
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
yeah. We do switch up sometimes,
Mm hmm.
but we man. We one on one. You gonna beat us, mano a mano. That's it. There's no other way around it.
Mm
You
hmm.
gonna beat us, smash mouth football, and show us what you got.
Yeah.
Simple.
Okay. And how do you guys think it worked out for you? It worked out well? No, besides Mustafa, what about the other guys?
Oh no, I feel like we played them all well. Like it was just
Mm-hmm.
like I said, we dropped a lot of big plays,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the game, we were up 8-0, and they made a drive. There might have been a few questionable things that happened, but they still made the plays, and the plays needed to be made.
Okay.
They made them. They scored. They scored an extra point. It might have been a little illegal pick play. I ain't gonna say nothing there though, guys.
You already said it though.
But I said it. I did say it. But it doesn't matter. The ref ain't call it, and we shouldn't have been in that situation anyway.
Okay.
We should have been in a comfortable lead.
Mm-hmm.
We shot ourselves in the foot. So they earned the win.
Mm-hmm.
End of the day, but for the most part, 3 other teams I think have something to say about it. I think they say we're doing pretty well.
I mean, I think you guys are still a top team. So, but yeah, let's go. I'm gonna give my final prediction for that game. I think it's gonna be 12-0 Union, just because like the Knights, even though they don't have receivers or a real quarterback, they still have that line. They still have that line. Like Union is a little weaker at the line spots. I mean,
31-0.
mm-hmm. I,
31-0.
I'll say 12-0 and keep it a little bit more low key. All right.
Yeah.
So the first game at Torpy Sunday morning, and I kind of hate it. It's a 7:30 game. Weaning. I'm gonna wake up at like 5:30 on the
Okay.
Sunday, and yeah,
Awesome. Yeah.
that's yeah.
Try
But
to
yeah,
do that when you're right after the Conor McGregor Mayweather fight.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they did to us.
Yeah, so it's Code Red Spartans. I'll let you take over this one because I, of course, will never pick against my team.
Like I said, I feel like you guys do have a couple of good players, but the Spartans are a collective unit. They're good. I feel like they're a little underestimated at times,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like they compete with the best of them, and they show up to play every week. So I'm gonna say they beat you guys 14. I think they get a 2 point conversion, not a 1 point. I think they get a 2 point. Sorry, but and I think 14. I think you guys do run away with a point. I think 14-6.
Okay,
I think you
okay.
scored this week.
Oh man, that's a lot of stuff because we haven't scored a touchdown yet, and I'm
Yeah, I
like
think
waiting
I'm
for
not
it.
gonna lie. I think it's a broken play, but I think you scored this week. I think it's gonna be something crazy, and it's gonna be like, what? Did that really happen?
The
But
thing
yeah,
is, what the team's messing up is that they're not letting me play wide receiver.
yeah, that's
I'd
the
probably be like
ultimate
a top three
flaw.
wide receiver.
That's the ultimate flaw. That's where they're going wrong. Because you would
Yeah,
take the double teams and create everybody else open.
I tried to tell him that. But yeah, all right. So last game of the week: Swag versus Heavy Hitters. Two teams in flux. What you think?
Honestly, I have Swag above the heavy hitters in my power rankings, but
Mm-hmm.
I think the heavy hitters win this game. I
Okay.
feel like they got a win under the belt. They're a little bit less under everybody's throats. The whole team's
Mhm.
showing up this week.
Oh, okay.
I think that they're going to win 13-6.
Okay. 13. Okay. Is this with their new quarterback
Yeah,
under
with the new
center?
quarterback. I think he breaks a big one for the kid Faison, who's
Okay.
who's really good also on the team.
Hmm.
Faison and the kid Dre. One of them going to
Uh-huh.
score. Yeah, one of them going to score.
All right. So for this matchup, I mean, I have the similar faith in heavy hitters. I have them winning 6-0. A lot of that's predicated. I feel like if Quill is going to be there, then I think it's going to be like downright dominant. Like if they'll like shut him down and it'll be a 6-0 game.
Yeah,
But
Quill, from what I'm hearing, is there. So is
mhm,
the whole front four. The
mm,
kid Chino, Eric Guzman,
yeah,
the DN. He's there. He went to Dallas last week.
yeah, I saw he was like watching the game and everything, chilling with Jerry Jones.
Yeah, he had the box office seats.
Oh.
Must be it's good sometimes to live his life. Um, but yeah, so I think the whole team's gonna be there. I think they're gonna pull out a win. Um,
Okay.
but I feel like it'll be a lot closer if D'Lo shows up.
I mean, word on the street is he probably won't be there. The
Yeah,
one thing though, the what thing I really like about this matchup for heavy hitters, like they do have the athletes to match up with the like Swag's multiple weapons. So
yeah, I believe. Like I agree with you there. I feel like they do have enough firepower to match their firepower.
mhm.
Um, Losing Q is a big loss, but they do have other receivers.
Yeah, I
So
mean, even like Ryan is a pretty good corner. I like the way he plays. Like he's generally in the vicinity whenever the ball's thrown to him. Uh,
trash.
all
Trash.
right, but they still have Paul back there. I mean, he was playing the slot, so
Yeah, he plays linebacker DN. He don't know what he don't care. He just wants to run around and yell. That's like his whole thing. But yeah, no, they have some weapons over there. Like I said, the kid Faison, he's a good athlete. Kid Dre, when he's in there, he's a good athlete. I'm just playing with Ryan. Ryan knows I always mess with him, but
yeah.
he's a good athlete. Like they have a lot of good athletes on the team that can kind of cover for Q, but Q is a huge loss. He's literally their best receiving threat.
Yeah, and he was just really good at high pointing the ball, like kind of like Larry Fitzgerald, where he's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, but he just like when the ball's up in the air, he's coming down with it.
Exactly. And he just knows how to position his body correctly, and
Hmm.
he just gets the ball. He got that Mustafa instinct where
Hmm.
they get the ball at the top peak, and it doesn't matter how many people are around them. They're going to be right in the middle, and it
Hmm.
looks like they're getting pushed up into the ball, and they just kind
Yeah.
of know with it. They just have that instinct in them, and it's just like certain people have it. They just have it. It's a natural gift that they have, and he has it.
Like I said, I'm
But
I'm 5'8". I have it too, man. They just won't let me play wide receiver.
yeah, they won't let me play wide receiver. The closest I got was quarterback. That was it. That was it.
All right, Casey. I mean, that really wraps it up for like this week's predictions. Anything else you want to leave us with?
Uh, I guess D-Lo, if you watching this, man, come on, man. You got to show up. Be there for your team. You can't be a little quitter, bro. I need you out there, especially when we play y'all. I don't want to hear no excuses when we beat y'all this time. All right? But yeah, I'm ending with that.
All right. So I guess that's it for us. This is week 5 coming at you straight from my bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until next week, I'll see you guys this weekend. Peace out.